In this video, we delve into the fascinating story of Thomas Blood, a dashing Irishman who made history as one of the most audacious thieves of all time. With cunning, charm, and sheer audacity, he attempted to steal the British crown jewels in 1671, a feat that would earn him notoriety and a surprising twist of fate. Thomas Blood's life was a colorful tapestry of adventure, intrigue, and daring exploits. Born into a prosperous family in County Clare, Ireland, around 1618, Blood was raised amidst political upheaval and religious strife. His father, a successful ironmaster and member of Irish Parliament, ensured that young Blood received an education befitting his privileged upbringing. However, the political and religious conflicts of the era would leave an indelible mark on Blood's destiny. Initially a supporter of King Charles I during the English Civil War, Blood quickly changed allegiances and joined the parliamentarians, fighting against the king. This decision would shape the course of his life as he navigated the tumultuous political landscape of the time. As a member of the parliamentarian forces, Blood gained a reputation for his daring and cunning. He participated in several key battles, eventually earning a promotion to the rank of lieutenant. Following the war, Blood was rewarded with land grants, but the restoration of the monarchy in 1660 under King Charles II would lead to the confiscation of these lands and the beginning of Blood's infamous criminal career. Embittered by his losses, Blood turned to a life of crime and began plotting against the restored monarchy. In 1663, he attempted to kidnap James Butler, the Duke of Ormond, and hold him for ransom. Although the plan ultimately failed, Blood managed to evade capture and fled to the Netherlands, where he began concocting an even more daring scheme: the theft of the British crown jewels. Blood's plan to steal the crown jewels was an intricate and audacious one. Disguising himself as a parson, Blood befriended Talbot Edwards, the elderly keeper of the jewel house at the Tower of London. With the assistance of his accomplices, Blood devised a plan to visit the jewel house under the pretense of showing the crown jewels to his wife and nephew. On May 9, 1671, Blood and his accomplices put their plan into action. Arriving at the Tower of London, Blood's wife feigned illness, prompting Edwards to invite her into his private apartment to recover. Seizing the opportunity, Blood and his accomplices overpowered Edwards, bound and gagged him, and proceeded to steal the crown jewels. Their daring heist, however, would not go according to plan. In their haste, they damaged the imperial state crown, attempting to flatten it for easier transport. They also sawed the scepter in half and stuffed the orb down one of their trousers. As they made their escape, Edwards managed to free himself and raise the alarm. Blood and his accomplices were swiftly apprehended before they could leave the tower grounds. What followed the attempted theft of the crown jewels was a series of events that would cement Blood's place in history. Brought before King Charles II, Blood's audacity and charm won the monarch's favor. Instead of being executed for his crime, Blood was pardoned by the king and even granted lands in Ireland, effectively restoring his lost fortunes. The reason for the king's clemency remain a topic of speculation to this day. Some believe that King Charles II admired Blood's daring and courage, while others suggest that the king was in financial straits and saw an opportunity to use Blood's criminal expertise to his advantage. Regardless of the motivations behind the king's decision, Blood's brazen heist and unexpected pardon would become the stuff of legends. Following his pardon, Blood lived out the remainder of his days in relative comfort and even served as an informal advisor to King Charles II. Despite this unexpected turn in his fortunes, Blood's life continued to be surrounded by intrigue and scandal. In 1674, he was implicated in a plot to assassinate the Duke of Ormond, his former kidnap target, but was never prosecuted. Blood's reputation as a rogue and a scoundrel would later follow him throughout his life, and he became a figure of fascination for the public. His exploits were accounted in newspapers and pamphlets, and he was even immortalized in popular plays and ballads of the time. Thomas Blood's death in 1680, at the age of 62, would not put an end to the mystique surrounding his life. Rumors circulated that he had faked his own death to escape his enemies, and that he had secretly been a government spy. Even his burial at St. Margaret's Church in Westminster, London, was shrouded in controversy, as doubts were raised about the identity of the body interred in his grave. Thomas Blood's life was a whirlwind of adventure, daring, and intrigue. From his privileged upbringing in Ireland to his audacious attempt to steal the British crown jewels, Blood's story remains an enduring tale of a man who defied the odds and captured the imagination of a nation. His exploits continue to be retold and examined, as historians and enthusiasts alike seek to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic figure who dared to challenge the might of the British monarchy.